Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this defense for the Bills, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The Chiefs at 13-2 on the year. And they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit, because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win, to run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
On play action, Allen. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they finally put it into this return, but now the ball is all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's caught by Mingo right side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Alford. There he goes, left side. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. To the air, Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Felix Anudike-Uzomah able to record his 5th sack of the season. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Kamara. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Motion man is Shakir. To throw, it's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They've been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They set the double coverage on it, made it very tough for them to get the ball.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Now Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Again, it's Pacheco. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And some room to work. There he goes, right side. He may go. A little juke. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run here with Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jonathan Mingo with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And getting
It's just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll run on first down. Alford. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. On second down, Alford. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Alford. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the ball. And it just gave us another example right here. Strong defense. Something you're going to need to rely on completely all the time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here this close to their goal line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
A run by Pacheco on second down.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Allen now looks to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't living up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On second down now, Alford. Through the juke, and he only manages a couple here down about the 38-yard line.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing is Allen on third. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Bills are back within a score.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. And this is caught and in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Rasheed Rice,
36 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 33 yards that time. They'll try the left side. Alford, and he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Allen throwing on second down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. He can't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to... effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way, and he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes, flush to his right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better. And now the rookie's free. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the...
Movement here, guys. Shut them down. Shut them down, defense. Okay, let's get some momentum here, D. You can do it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Allen going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football,
and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked by Julian Love.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, Alford. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, trying to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Left side caught by Diggs. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Allen taking it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
The more and more that we broadcast games, the more I realize how much this game is about the eyes. And in this case, they got fooled because the defense was checking out the eyes of the back, thinking he was getting the ball. Should have been looking at the QB, shouldn't they?
A little bit of a surprise indeed, and he was able to get forward for that 1 yard. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes will throw. That's caught by Mingo right side.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. He finds his man complete. That's Harrington. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Mahomes. He's got Mingo.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Now 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
kicker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up